My name is Lionel Sanders, professional triathlete from Canada. We're here in the tropics of Canada. So my motivation for doing a YouTube channel is, first and foremost to document the journey. I wish I'd done it years prior because I think we've missed a lot of great content, but it's never too late to start. So that certainly is one of my motivators. But then I'd say the big piece of the puzzle is now what's motivating me, at least in part, is to inspire and motivate other people to push their limits and to find out what's possible. And I mean that's why I'm doing triathlon for the most part. It's the outlet for me to test that. And if I wasn't doing triathlon, I'd probably be doing something else, testing my limits in that. But it's one of those things, I think, when you see someone else, doing it in their own life and finding ways to go beyond current limitations, then it helps you to do the same. And so I hope to inspire that in other people, because I do believe it's a worthy cause, and it teaches you about yourself. And I hope through that endeavor other people will get inspired to document their journey so that I can watch it and get inspired by them as well. So that's why I'm here, and that's what I intend to do. A lot of people, I would say probably one of my earlier memories of an athlete inspiring me was Dave Mira. I played the Dave Mira freestyle BMX like religiously, and I just remember the first time he completed a double backflip, which was pushing the limits of what human beings could do on a BMX bicycle. Just absolutely amazing performance, and everyone goes crazy in the crowd, and I just can't imagine. I'd say another big one was Vince Carter winning the slam dunk competition with an alley-oop and going under the leg and then dunking this huge dunk. That was an amazing thing, something I'd never seen before. That was super cool. A human being doing something that, looking from outside is absolutely impossible. But with practice you could do it. And then also Lance Armstrong had a huge impact on me as well, and all the things he was doing in cycling. So yeah, I mean, throughout my whole life I definitely have been inspired by athletes. You start to want to have an impact on the world, and for me this sport has taught me so much. Beyond sport, becoming a better person, when you truly get a sense of your true innards, the depths of your being through endurance and through ultra kind of challenges and things. Admittedly, when I first started, I definitely did. I was scouring YouTube and those sorts of things. I mean, it wasn't super. This idea of documenting things on YouTube, at least from the triathlon standpoint, wasn't really hashed out yet. But I do remember seeing a video of, I think it was Craig Alexander and Chris Lieto finishing up a set of 20 by 100, leaving on 120. And that was the first time I'd ever seen, someone doing what I'm concentrating on and doing like just an absolute, what I thought to be a ridiculous swim paces, 110 per 100 kind of swim paces they were executing. And for me, I mean, well, A, it showed me just how far I had to go, because absolute all-out 100 at that time for me was like 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I couldn't even make one of their paces. But it also showed me, what's possible. I think I've learned a lot over the years, basically from trial and error for the most part, about what works, what doesn't work. So I certainly would like to help people in their training, and I do get a lot of messages with regards to training, and so it can be difficult to answer all those things one by one. So hopefully I can touch upon a lot of those questions and those lessons that I've learned. I mean, I don't have all the answers though, so it's an evolving thing, and I'm sure some of the things I say in the beginning will be different 5 years from now. But that's the beauty of the whole thing, is it's a journey, and you continue to evolve and you continue to learn, and triathlon's great for that because it's such a complex sport. And you can talk all you want, but you got to show me, the proof is in the pudding. And so, I hope to document some sessions that I go beyond my limits, because I do try and do that sometimes. And of course, from a racing standpoint, I use that as sort of my grounds for achieving new limits. And so I'd like to document that piece of the puzzle too, because I think that's something that's not talked about enough. There's a reason why people gravitate towards endurance sports, and I don't necessarily think it's because, I like being in super great shape and looking good and all these things. I think it's predominantly because of the things it does internally to you, much deeper, and the profound effect it can have with the right orientation. And so I definitely would like to expound upon some of those things more as well. Weaning it is of no relevance whatsoever, absolutely no relevance. It's the journey and the lessons learned, and overcoming the adversity and all the negativity that you certainly will experience both internally and externally, and putting all that into perspective and continuing to persevere onwards. That is the value in this whole thing. And so, if I put my training data and all that sort of thing out there, and even if I motivate my competitors to train harder, that's all better for me in my pursuit, because the reality is I'm trying to achieve the absolute limit of what's possible for myself. And I've learned over the years that it takes other people to find out. You can't do it alone. You always have a little bit more, and it takes someone else who's just as good or even a little bit better than you to take you there and teach you that. And so yeah, I mean, I hope to inspire my competitors to become better and to do what they do better, so that it in turn makes me better, and we'll find out together what is possible. I'd take 20 wins is equal one bad race, because you just learn so much in a bad race, and that, I think I have the right perspective because I feel that way. So yeah, I hope everyone watches, including my competitors, and they in turn train harder. So we're starting the journey now on our YouTube channel, and we intend to stay regular. We intend to create a lot of, I hope, valuable content, but it's really important for us for you to hit the subscribe button, so that we can both monitor how we're doing, and as well give you immediate updates, and hopefully we welcome your feedback as well in the comment sections, because we're sort of hashing this out as we go, and so it'll be good for both of us, I think, if you subscribe to the channel and help us out with good comments and that sort of thing to continue to evolve.